share with you the project that I'm working on next for the house, and it is this dressing table. I don't know if you can see up at the top, but I have taken off the mirror. I'll put a little clip in just now of what it looked like before, because I've taken off the handles and the mirror, so I'll put a little clip in of what that looks like. So like I said, I've taken the handles off, taken the mirror off there. Mark is going to saw those bits of wood at the top are going to be sawed off. That's what the mirror attached to. This was in my bedroom and I really liked it, and it's actually in really good condition, but I decided to have a little seating area in my bedroom instead of having this. I think I've zoomed in, have I? Yes, I have. Sorry about that. Yes, so I've decided to put this in my son's bedroom. He's recently just started getting into playing computer games and things, and he likes to watch DVDs and stuff. So we needed somewhere to put them, and I thought this would be perfect. And see, like on here, he could put his PlayStation and stuff like that, and in the drawers, he can keep like his DVDs and games and stuff like that. So I thought this would be perfect, but it doesn't look very little boyish. So we're going to try and transform it to make it a little boyish. I'm going to do something called, I think it's called decoupage. I have never done this before. I have not looked up any instructions, anything as to how to do this. So I'm literally just winging it. I don't really like following instructions. So this is just a sort of let's see how it turns out kind of thing. In a second, I'll show you what I'm going to be using for the project. So these are the things that I'm going to use for the project. I've got I'm not sure if I'm going to use all this PVA glue, but I got 2 tubs of PVA glue, and I'm going to use to cover it, I'm going to use wallpaper. And what I've done is, just to show you what I'm going to do, basically cut it up into squares. On the wallpaper, it's got white frame kind of around it. I'm going to cut it out without the white frame on it. And basically, and a paintbrush and scissors. And basically what I'm going to do is cover this dresser in PVA glue. I'm going to water it down so it's easier to work with. I don't have any sort of ratio. I don't know how it's going to be. I'll tell you in the end whether it was like 50-50 or whatever, but I certainly will not be measuring. So PVA glue, water, cover the thing in PVA glue and water. Basically stick all sorts of these like little patches of wallpaper to it, all over it. Once that's dried, I then cover it in another coat of PVA glue just to seal it, and that way you can like wipe over it and stuff like that and keep it nice and clean. I've also got some little sort of funky ideas to finish it off and just make it, just extra funky. So I will show you when it's done. So this is the drawers finished, and I'm really happy with how they turned out. It definitely has transformed them from sort of girly piece of furniture to definitely something that fits more in a little boy's bedroom. Alexander is really happy with it. I don't know if you can see the side. I'll zoom in and show you. Bad at the zooming. The lights at the side are strip lights that we already had in the house. We've had them for years. They're actually white strip lights. We got them from eBay. I think they were about £10. I think you can actually get them in different colours, but the ones we had were white, and we taped over them with blue sort of electrical tape, and it gives the lights a sort of blue type tinge. And we also, on these bits here, it was like metal, but it gave it a kind of feminine type look, and so we taped over that with the blue tape as well, and it just makes it look a little bit more boyish. And if I go down here, you can see the handles that we added on, and these were just action figures that Alexander already had. He picked the little figures that he wanted for his handles, and we just tied some string round the waist, fed it through the little hole where the handles had been, and tied it in a knot round a little bolt at the back, and so that's held them on nicely, and they work really perfectly as handles, and they're just something a little bit different. This one's a little bit harder to see because it's grey, but that's the one he chose, so he's got them. And I'm just really, I'll zoom out so you can get a look at it. I'm really happy with how it turned out. It was so easy to do. I do not like doing DIY projects. I'm lazy when it comes to it. Like, the quicker the better, and this was really quick and really easy. The total cost of this project was 99p, and that was only for the PVA glue. I used one whole bottle of PVA glue, and that cost 99p. Had it not been for that, it would have been free. Like, it wouldn't have cost us anything. Had the dressing table in my room. The wallpaper was the wallpaper that we had left over from decorating Alexander's room, so it was like literally stuff that was going to get thrown out anyway, so we just used that, and the figures he already had in his little toy box. So I'm really, and the lights again, like I said, I already had them as well, and the tape we had as well, so literally cost nothing. The PVA glue, just in case you're thinking of doing this project yourself, PVA glue, I watered it down. I think it was about, I'd say roughly about 60% glue, 40% water. I just kind of made it up. I didn't measure or anything. I just added water. It's just to make the PVA glue a little bit easier to work with, so it's not so thick. And the only other thing that I used that I didn't show in the first clip was a little Stanley knife, so to trim the edges. Like once you put it on and you've got like little edges around the bottom, and you just use the little knife to sort of take the edges off around the edge, and that was it. It was really, really quick. The thing that took the longest was I had to wait 24 hours for the paint to dry. That was it. Not the paint, the PVA glue to dry. That was it. All other things were so quick and easy. Like kids could do this. You could literally make this a project to do with your kids, and it would be super fun. You could do it as well for a little girl's bedroom with, like, I don't know, maybe like flowery, or even an adult's bedroom would be really nice with some like nice feminine flowery wallpaper or something, or maybe unicorns or something for a little girl's bedroom. I just think it looks really nice, and for 99 pence I think it turned out not bad at all. Hope you enjoyed watching. Bye!